we are just zipping through hour 2, and I don't want to waste much time here. I have a full martini to knock down, but hanging with me for some double duty, my buddies John Burnett and David Eisenbach join us to mix it up again. And guys, Kanye West, he's come to the forefront here, and he's alleging that he's no longer down with Trump. He started his own party called the Birthday Party. He came up with a new slogan. Obama's slogan was "Yes, we can." Kanye's slogan is "Yes, birthday party, yes." Simple. I love it. JB, what do you think about Kanye's run here? I have my own thoughts, but what do you think?
Yeezy needs to take it easy. Like, you know what? It's like he changes his mind with the wind, right? You know, he was hanging out with Elon Musk. Who knows what they were smoking, right?
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's like, you know what? It's not my birthday, but I'm going to throw a birthday party.
Yeah, a surprise party for me? What? No,
you know,
hey, Dave.
It definitely helps. It helps him sell more of his songs. It's about to be released, and I think it hurts Biden actually more than it hurts Trump.
Yeah, Dave, we were talking during the break there, and I was saying how I saw a coordinated effort by supporters of Trump to make sure Jill Stein got on the ballot on the 2016 election, so that women would have an alternative to Hillary, and that figured in a lot. That vote that she got was important to Trump winning, and I almost feel like this is Kanye going out there and trying to carve African American and youth votes away from Joe Biden to help his buddy Donald Trump.
Well, I think it's absolutely plausible because one thing we've learned is that that those third-party candidacies, especially one so high profile, he's going to get media attention, can pull not a huge number of votes, but a significant number of votes in the electoral college battleground states. So he could make a difference.
Well,
and to your point, John, the thing is that in terms of the black vote as well as the millennials, those are two different demographics that are angry, and they actually might end up going to the poll. So instead of actually growing Biden's base of support, Yeezy getting in will actually stunt his growth as well.
Wow. Hey, I kind of feel like no third-party candidate, I think, has ever got more than 13% of the vote. So imagine Kanye comes in and gets 13% of the vote. A majority of that is probably going to be young people and African-American minority people. That could be in itself the kill shot on Joe Biden's whole candidacy, because he's at like 50 and 51% even in these skewed polls. Could Kanye actually put Trump over the top?
Well, 13% is wishful thinking. But in a very tight race, in let's say what we saw in Michigan or Pennsylvania last time, it could be significant. He could play a big role, but a lot can happen between now and November.
But even 5% could be detrimental when you look at the 11 or so swing states, David. Even the 5%, right? Because when you look at Jill Stein, when you look at Ross Perot,
Ralph Nader.
Yeah, exactly. They got a few percentage points, but that few was monumental when it comes down to damaging a leading person.
There's no question.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Bush does not get elected without Ralph Nader in the race.
That's right. Ralph Nader actually made it happen, and I know there's some small. As I mentioned, I've been a disciple of Roger Stone for quite some time, and I've watched his trickery firsthand. I had a front row seat at many things, but this sure to me whacks of a political dirty trick, and I think Kanye has nothing to lose. Number one, he promotes all the time. Number two, he gets all the free media he ever wanted. Right. Kids are buying albums, and you never know. A couple years ago, people said Trump could never get elected. He was a laughing stock. So Kanye builds a little momentum here, and maybe in 24 we're saying yes to Yeezy.
Hey, but the thing is, when he actually tours around the world, he'll now have another title, and former presidential candidate.
Yeah, exactly. Grammy Award-winning vocalist and former U.S. presidential candidate. He could do a duet with Andrew Yang. You know what I mean? It would be great. But, all right, guys. We got to leave it there. I appreciate you guys hanging around for me. I wanted to cover this because it's kind of a fun topic, but you guys are the best.
Always a pleasure, man.
Thanks a lot. Hopefully next week, Johnny, hopefully you and I will be back reunited next week for the Three Johns panel on Frank Morano's radio show. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you very much. That's
take care now.
My best Mix It Up team. I got David Eisenbach and Johnny Burnett right here mixing it up on Liquid Lunch. Some news headlines you want to take a look at now. Dow down 330. A little bit of a free fall at 25.7. Was down almost 400 a little earlier in the day, so slight recovery here. Breonna Taylor. Okay. There's news is breaking. I got the TV here. I'm trying to catch up on what's happening. Congress got a little smack in the face today from the Supreme Court while Cyrus Vance and the New York State Attorney General seem to get a win for now in seeking Donald Trump's tax returns. The congressional oversight committees were whacked by the Supreme Court, said, no, step back, too broad, get out of here. We'll give you a framework for what things you can bother the president about, and we'll give you a threshold for when it becomes harassment, and then kicked it back to the lower court. So net, kiss your sister, it's a tie. You know what I'm saying? It's win one, lose one, and the main thing is both were kicked to probably a point where this will not be an issue during or before the 2020 election. So who knows? They'll probably try to go for all kinds of expedited, blah, 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 all that other crap. But for today, namaste. Great things are happening somewhere. I don't know. I want to say right here because we're having a great show today and I'm having a fun time and everything else. But it's really not that great, which makes me thirsty, which makes it a Thirsty Thursday. And I don't know. They're saying masks are going to be in our life for like 2 years now. My buddy Carla over at Carla's Closet made me this mask. Take a look at this one. This is literally a prototype of the Liquid Lunch mask. Now, it might look like any old mask to you, but if you want to have a drink and you're out socializing, you just unzip the mouth hole like that. Hello. And then you insert martini. Slurp. And then go back to this. Zip it up. And Nico would probably love if I wore this every minute so that he could zip up my mouth at any time. But I will not be silenced! We'll take a quick break. Coming back with more Liquid Lunch right after this. Karen Turk's with us.